Hey everybody, this is Amber, and this is my really pretty purple smoky eye tutorial using the Nude Tude by the Balm palette. It's really pretty, and I really like it. And these are all the colors in it. And today we'll be using Sexy and Serious. I think that's Serious. Yes, Serious and Sexy. We'll be using Sassy for a highlighter and Sultry. So those are the colors we'll be using today. I've already used the Balm primer. So I've already primed my face with the primer. Used my Dream Matte Mousse and set it with my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. And now we'll get started on the eyes. Taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Can't really see it because there's a glare, but taking that, we're going to start off by highlighting the inner corner. And then we're bringing it out about three-fourths the way past your lid, and then we're going to take your finger because it'll help warm up the shadow of the pencil and kind of just help blend it out. And we're using this as a base for Sexy because it just helps brighten it up, and it makes it look so much better, I think. Well, not necessarily better, just makes it look better for this particular look, because we are using a very dark black for this look. And it is a daytime look, although I know it totally would work for like a nighttime look too, but I really liked it for a daytime look. So just taking Sexy right there. Brush just fell out. Patting off the excess, you just want to go ahead and start patting that on. And it's super pigmented, so you're gonna probably want to be careful how much you put on. Using a blending brush, just going to start blending it out. You don't want any harsh edges whatsoever. Just start using a windshield wiper motion. Everybody describes it that way, but I think that's like the best way to describe that motion. And I do have eyeshadow on my hands just because I accidentally put my hand in my palette. So just ignore that. There we go. And now taking the same shadow brush. You want to obviously you can use a different one, but I just use the same one because it's a light color. So, and the next color I'm about to use is very dark, so I'm not worried about it like messing up the black, because that would be really hard for a purple to do. Okay, I'm going to take Serious. And Serious is a super pigmented black, like ridiculously pigmented, so you're going to need to be really careful. And see how my brush is slightly tapered at the very tip? That's pretty much the only place we're going to put any color whatsoever. As you can see, the black tip, I just set it in there. I didn't even move it or anything. I just put it in there. I'm going to tap off the excess as well. And just gently and very carefully, where you're going, pat the black onto your outer corner. Alright, taking the same blending brush, sorry, I kind of lost my blending brush for a second. Taking the same blending brush, we're going to take that black and start smoking it out. Slightly circular motions. same thing is like you're going in the same basic direction as the windshield wiper, but while you're doing it, you're going to make little circles as you do it because it just blends it out really well at the end. And I like to take it and put it here and then just gently start dragging it down because it somewhat lines your eyes and it looks really nice when you do it that way. Now, as you can see, this eye is a little darker than this eye, and that's okay. We'll just go in. Rather, you have to apply more than take away, because it's really hard to take away pigment. I mean, especially black. Not going to need too much more. Just kind of gently pat on there. And then blend again. These shadows are super pigmented, so you are going to want to be careful using the darker colors. Love this look. Okay. Now I've cleaned off the brush a little bit. I kind of just wiped it on just a towel just to get the excess pigment off because we're going to use it again. You could always use another one, like I could use this one, but I mean, as long as you wipe your brush off, I don't see the point in constantly having to use 10 brushes for one look. I feel like that's a bit much. So just wipe it off, and I'm gonna go in and get the sexy again, right there. I'm just gonna get more of that. Tap it off, and then I'm gonna start and I'm gonna line my waterline, and just go about a little more than halfway. Once you get to halfway, you want to start pushing it up towards your. You want to start pushing it up like this, kind of give it a reverse cat eye, I guess, because it'll help blend. It'll just blend seamlessly into your eye. Okay. And now taking the same brush again, we're going to get more of the black and serious, and again, not very much. And it just kind of evens out the upper lid and the bottom lid. I mean your lid and then your bottom lid right here. And now I'm going to take my super tiny smudge brush right here. It's super tiny. And taking Sassy, which is this white and shimmery kind of highlight white. I'm going to take it and highlight the inner corner of my eye. I know we used the milk, but this will set it so that milk doesn't crease in your eye or just kind of drip. Although it doesn't really do it anyways, but you always want to set your stuff. I mean, I always set everything. I don't really care what it is. I feel like it's insurance. Okay. And now before we do the brow bone for a highlight, we're going to take the blending brush we used, and again I just kind of wiped it off on a dry paper towel, and we're going to take this super pretty kind of light matte brown, and it's in sultry. I'm just going to pat a little on the brush, and what I like to do is I like to just kind of gently take it over the whole look right here, just the whole end where the black is and a little in the crease, because it just helps blend everything together really well. Bring it down just a little bit. And it just blends everything else together like seamlessly. And then we take the little itty bitty smudge brush again, using Sassy the highlight one more time. We're just going to take it and highlight our brow bone. And I know it's tiny for a highlighter, but I mean, I've already used it. Why use another brush? I mean, like, I watch some makeup gurus. I'm not, like, I'm calling myself a guru, but, you know, other makeup YouTubers, they'll use, like, 10 different brushes for everything, and I'm like, how many, I mean, you have to wash brushes every single day, and, I mean, all the time. That's just a waste of baby shampoo, or I like to use face wash. It's just a waste of that to me. But anyways, so we're going to curl our lashes. Get a few good pumps in there. Taking my The Fall Season waterproof. Just using a gentle flicking motion. And now we look down. And get our eyelashes. And what I like to do is, because the formula, I really love the formula, but it's a little, it clumps a little bit, and all mascaras do, so it's not a bad thing. It's just something you gotta deal with. I like to take a Q-tip and just gently push them up, because it helps get the excess clumping off. And especially on their lower lash line. My lower lash lines clump pretty easily. And you just gently do it, and it just gets a little bit of the excess off. It doesn't do anything more than that. And that is our finished look. I really like this look for brown eyes, which I have, because purple and brown go really good together, and they just kind of make everything pop. Try to focus my camera appropriately. Okay, now we're going to move on to the rest of the face. Sorry about my messy bed back there. And with this look, since it is very deep and pretty, but it is a little bit darker, I don't want to use too much of anything that's kind of just like, I don't want to take away from my eyes, because I want my eyes to be the focal point. So I'm just going to use a matte and very natural blush and a plum. And just very little of it. You just want to highlight you just want to bring a flush to your cheeks. You don't want it to be all about your cheeks when you want people to look at your eyes. Alrighty. And for my lips, I'm going to go with a kind of neutral but super pretty tinted lip balm, and this is by the Body Shop, and it's one of their Delicious tinted lip balms, and this one is, I think, in watermelon. It doesn't say, but I think I'm pretty sure it's watermelon. And it smells really good. And it's super pretty. And it's kind of like a neutral. It does neutralize your lips slightly, but at the same time, it has this really nice pink that I really like. So this is the look. I really like it. I love it so much. I am going to do a haul soon explaining all about my nude. This is one of the things that was going to be in my haul. And that's it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay tuned for my announcement video on my brand new thingy. Can't tell you what it is yet. That's going to be coming up soon. Yay! So please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.